Hello. Alright, so Katrina will show up tomorrow night. We got... This is garbage, that's not real. Don't be caught out after dark. Who knows what kind of trouble he'll run into. Honestly, same. Very relatable. Okay, chess table. Let's just drop that out here, why not? And let's get to the store. So obviously, new week. We gotta look for Gulliver. Gotta see what's going on with the turnips. Also, it was raining the past 2 days. It stopped, so we got an opportunity for not turnips, gyrates, sorry. So, we'll take a little look-see around for those. I think I found all of them last time. I can't remember at this point. And if I can't remember, I assume I'm up to date. I think, yeah, last time I found them, I got 2 new ones, and one was a dupe, and I was very shocked, so I don't think I've found any since then. Do I have anything? I don't know. Yesterday I had a busy day. I did my turnips, then I was busy doing things. Had to pick up some things. 82. Now, hold on a second. I don't... I mean, it doesn't take much to know that I'm cooked. Anyway, yeah, 82. I mean, you want the exact math? I bought it 99. 99 times, let's just say 0.16. Sorry, that's not what I want to do. 99 times 0.85. No. 99 times 0.83. 82. So we're at like the 17% range. So again, the rule is that if it's decreasing, it'll drop between 5 to 20% each day. So we're within the 5 to 15% range, which means we're cooked this week. But I kind of half expected that. Like, I don't know, there is a pattern that's been emerging lately, right? It was like spike, spike, who knows, decrease, spike, spike, decrease, 4 spikes, decrease, 2 spikes, decrease. So like it kind of seems like that's what's going on here. It's unfortunate. We had a really good day yesterday for turnips. Like, I bought a lot. It was 2 hours, 33 inventories. It's good, you know, but unfortunately, just not today. It's just not gonna work out. So I will see. I might be able to sell everything. I don't know. I'm just looking for Gulliver real quick so I don't forget about that. Okay, but Gulliver's not here. I know there's gyroids. I might find the gyroids tomorrow. I don't know. Kinda like, do I really care right now? I'd rather sell the turnips, I guess. Okay, yeah, I guess that's where I'm at. I'd rather get the turnips dealt with today than worry about that. Anyway, let's drop these. So it is the 20th. We have like 11 days till Halloween. So I will continue with buying candy until we have so much candy we don't know what to do with it. I mean, it's been like 7 minutes, and like we have 33 inventories, and selling a single one is like pretty quick. So, I don't know. I think I should be able to sell all of these within a single stream, and then just not have to worry about it, and then turn up. I mean, I'll do the gyroids tomorrow, and like Katrina's tomorrow. And yeah. Anyway, I mean, we're losing like 17% of what we put in, so we're not even losing 1 mil, right? If I put in like 4.9 mil, we're losing like, I don't know, 800k. That's about it. Not that bad, honestly. You know, could be worse. Could be a whole lot worse. Now, I could leave turnips around signposts in hopes that they get, like, scooped up by someone, but I don't think that's really worth doing today. Not feeling that. I mean, trust me, I do hate selling turnips on a decrease because I'm just losing money, but there's always a bright side that then I don't have to worry about selling turnips, you know? Like, I've sold them for the week. I have a whole week where I don't have to think about them. That part's nice. I do like that part, you know? I just, you know, being able to say, you know what, I don't have to worry about selling these things for ages. I can just, you know, I don't have to worry about timing my streams. I don't have to worry about multi-streams. That's like the only benefit, I guess. Otherwise, I'm just like, hey, I spent 2 hours for nothing yesterday, and I'm losing money. I'd rather have a decrease than, like, no spike, you know? Like, if I have no spike, chances are I'm losing more money than a decrease. And I'm spending all week wondering. And then after losing that money at the end of the week, I then have to buy a couple days later. So it's just not it. Unfortunately, yes, I'm already selling. Not for profit, though. We're out of luck today. Or this week, I guess I should say. If it's bad, yes. So there's only 3 patterns in the first game. It gets complicated, I think, from Wild World onwards. I think those ones all follow, like, the 4 patterns. So there's 2 patterns that are very similar. It's just, like, random. Like, it fluctuates. But then one of the patterns has a spike and the other doesn't. But basically, like, it'll go up by a rate, and then every time it, like, goes up, it continues to, like, go, the rate changes as the week goes on. And if it decreases by 30%. And I think there's also, like, it needs to, like, decrease by a minimum. Like, if it's too high, it'll, like, decrease below, like, your starting point. It'll go to, like, 80% of what you started with or something. So yeah, basically, if it decreases, you kind of know immediately just based off of the price. Right? It's like, I bought it 99 bells, and the price today was 82 bells. So obviously, if you're looking at like 170, like if you were to decrease by 30%, then that would go to 70. And if it's at 82, that's within a different range. Yeah, basically, well, not that it's bad. If it decreases on the first day, you gotta like look at the percentages. So like if a decreasing pattern, the price decreases between 5 to 20% every day. But then if it's like the fluctuating pattern, it'll decrease by 30%. So it's really easy to determine on the first day, which is nice, because then you minimize profit loss. Today I'm losing like 17%, which is still not that bad. But like if I only lost 5%, it would be like, you know, whatever. It'd be like, oh, okay. It's like, at this point, it's like I'm not losing money, I'm losing time. And I guess like time is more important than money in this case, considering it's like I was here for 2 hours yesterday. But I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna sell. I should be able to get this all done pretty quick. The other thing about like decrease is that you can just sell entire inventories at a time, so it's much faster than, you know, processing. Right, like if I have 33 inventories and I can sell them as is, then that's 33 trips to the store. But if I got a spike this week, chances are I would only be able to sell 5 at a time, and then that's 99 trips to the store. And thankfully all the turnips are already very close to the store. I think there's still like maybe a couple by the police station, maybe a couple inventories down there, but not too many. As is, I've been selling for like not even 10 minutes, and this acre's looking decent. Yeah, I mean, the only problem here is that I do lose a bit of money, and I do have the acres set to a specific amount of money. So like that part is annoying. So I kind of have to like replenish that somehow. 1 acre needs to suffer in order for these ones to go back to what they should be. And again, these ones are higher priority, right? Because they are like right by the store. They have lots of space. But yeah, we'll get this done, and then I don't have to think about turnips for a whole week. I like to think about the bright side, you know? And that is the bright side. The bright side is that I don't have to worry about turnips and worrying about the price. Well, I mean, we're like 15 minutes in now. I say 10 minutes because, like, I did all, like, I checked the store, I checked for Gulliver, I bought the candy, dropped the candy, all that stuff. I mean that I started the turnips, like, 6 minutes in. But yeah, 15 minutes. I don't know, notifications are slow sometimes. And that's the problem when, like, I have 5-minute streams. Like, maybe the notifications don't even go out, because it's like, oh, it's already over. Could be true. I keep forgetting to drop the money first, which is kind of embarrassing, but... Okay, so I go there, and then I also do a big stack up this way. Again, I try to drop money in patterns that makes it easy to count. So then I can quickly be like, yeah, that's how much I should have. And again, I've said this every now and then, but in, like, the later games, you can, like, put, like, designs on the ground, right? Like, if I could do that in this game, I would put designs on the ground to be like, hey, this is the money section. This is how much money is here. But you don't really need that in the other games, you know? Because, like, every bag's 99 bells. And it's a lot easier. You can just be like, oh, every single one of those is, like, 100k. Here it's like 30k, so you have to do, like, you know, different math. And there's acres, so it's, like, more important. Like, the limitations are what makes that a bigger deal, but... It's just like, oh, if I had this thing in the later game, I would use it in this game. But in the later games, I wouldn't need to use it the way I'm using it now, or I'd like to use it now. And honestly, yeah, I've always thought about, like, if I could change one thing, like, what would make the biggest impact when it comes to selling turnips? Like, would it be, like, buying an entire inventory at a time? Would it be the money amounts? I mean, honestly, if you changed, like, if you could hold 99k bags, yeah, it's hard to say, like, what the biggest single difference would be. But yeah, if you could hold, like, 99 bags, it would make selling for spikes way faster, which would be pretty nice. But, like, buying everything at once would also be really nice. Because, like, in all the later games, you just go to Joan, you just mash whatever number you want, and it buys the max, and you're like, okay, I'm good. And if you could do that in this game, that would be disgusting. Like, it would be so fast. Because, like, I estimate that, like, an inventory for me takes 3 minutes to buy. And then if I'm in an acre, and I'm buying, like, 14 in a single acre, that means I'm in that acre for, you know, at least 40 minutes. Probably like 45 to 50. And that's a long time. But if you could just buy an entire thing like that. I don't know, I guess, like, it's interesting, because, like, if you had more money, it would be easier to, like, manage every like, inventory, or, like, sorry, if you had more money, or if you could hold higher increments of money, like the 999k, you would have less money dropped. Like, you'd have less spots in an acre taken up by money, which would be nice. Then technically it would be easier to have money all across town, right? Because, like, it would need, like, 1 bag to every 3 bags I have. So it'd be way easier to have money around. And then it'd be easier to, like, transport that if you need extra. And again, you could have extra in your like, your letters. But if you could buy full inventories at a time, it would make buying way easier. But then, like, yeah, you'd still have, like, acre limitations. But then, like, that wouldn't be as bad, and, like, the time wouldn't be as bad. But then, like, I guess it would take way longer to sell because you'd be able to buy way more. But, like, maybe you just buy, like, a lot like, maybe you could just buy a set amount every week. And it wouldn't be that bad, I guess, maybe. Like, you know, I buy, if I have a really bad price, maybe I buy like 3 mil worth of turnips. But if I have a good price, I could buy anywhere from like 5 to 6. Or to maybe 7, right? Or like 4.5. But if you could just buy like tons like that, and it was way faster, then regardless of when I woke up or started streaming, I could, you know, buy a more consistent amount each time. So I don't know. If both of those were the case, this would be so much easier and it would be ridiculous. Like, this would be nothing. Obviously, like, again, it's only because, like, this one, I don't know, it's such a weird system, right? Because, like, every time it's 8 times on a spike. So you're always making 7 times the profit, which is pretty huge. In the other games, it's a range of, like, 2 to 6 times, I think. But if you could, you know, carry way more money, that means you would be able to sell so much faster. But if you also buy before, it was like, wow, this would be insane. But yeah, obviously this game is like 25 years old. It's you know, I can't fault it for that. Okay, anyway, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 30. And that is 15. That makes 45. So then I need like 1 more here, and that makes the 4 for the 64, but then I still need everything like here. But I'm out of money. Kinda. Well, I'm out of turnips in the acre, so like I'm definitely lacking. But I will get to that. I'm gonna sell off the stuff here, and then I'll use the turnips in the acre above me to fix these up. Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? I don't know, I understand that, like, the bait thing is kind of, like, lame. Also, it didn't bother me that much. But, like, I mean, yeah, you could be able to, like, craft more. But, like, I don't know, bait wasn't, like, that important, but yeah, I get it. I mean, I don't know. I guess, like, considering how much work it is to, like, dig up all the clams to even make the bait, it's, like, making them one at a time. It's, like, if you're taking all that time to dig up the clams, like, it's not that much more. I don't know. But I guess I didn't use that much bait. So. But yeah, buying multiple tickets, I guess I didn't use a lot of Nook Mile tickets towards the end. But, like, if you were doing, like, those crazy ones and you're like, hey, I have, like, 30, 40, 70 tickets. That's like, oh, that would take a while. Yeah, I don't, like, there's no... I don't know, it's... Like, should you even need the tickets? Like... I don't even think the ticket... Like, I don't know. Are the tickets even necessary? Right? It's like, oh, well, why can't you, like, redeem multiple at once? It's like, is that the solution? Or should you just, like, I'm saying, like, I'm not saying, like it's fine visiting. I'm just saying, like, there's no reason for the item to exist. Like, I don't see, like, they could just say, like, okay, every time you, like, go to one, it just deducts points. Or you could, like, convert the points to, like, virtual tickets or something. Whenever you, like, go to fly, it shows how many tickets you have or something. But, yeah, I don't know. One of those things. Oh, man. I remember the Flower Hybrid Island. So again, when I played New Horizons, I didn't look anything up for probably 3 or 4 months. I was trying to play as like blind as possible and see things. I think it was a fun way for me to experience it, because like normally I'm like, well, I guess nowadays I'm like looking stuff up and like knowing what I need to do so I don't like miss things or something. But when it was like happening like that, it was kind of cool. The only thing is like I missed the stringfish because they totally pranked me. I was not impressed with that. The stringfish has like always been like December to February, right? But then in New Horizons they changed it to like March as well, and the game released in March, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna try to find a stringfish. They're not available now. And then they were, and I was like, what do you mean? I was so annoyed about that. Anyway, sorry, that's not where I was going. But I wasn't looking things up. And I did actually get the Flower Hybrid Island. And my my island's native flower, of course it was the rose. So when I got the Flower Hybrid Island, I got, like, orange roses from there, whatever it is. I can't remember which one it was. But I think is it the orange roses on the rare hybrid island that have the right genes to produce blue roses? Because I just got blue roses randomly one day from having them next to each other. It was kind of funny. And then people are like, oh, those are really rare. I was like, oh, are they? You had to be there. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, the orange roses on the hybrid island had, like, good genes to make blue roses. And I just got random blue roses near those ones specifically. Alright, we're like 28 minutes in, so I've been selling for a bit over 20. I think I can get everything done now. I mean, we're over halfway, so I hope so. But yeah, that was cool. So I didn't like actually like do all the work to breed blue roses, but I did every other flower. I have all the flowers on my island. I don't know if I've mentioned it while you've been in the stream, but I have 256 gold roses. I just have a garden full of them. It's a bit of a flex. I don't know if you ever want to play the game, but I do have my, in New Horizons, I have 256 gold roses. I think I have my dream code below the stream. Check. If you ever load the game up, and you have, do you need online to look at dream codes? Is that a thing? Maybe that's an assumption. Maybe you can't do that. But if you could, and you felt like it, you could do that. Also, I do have a video where I do like a pseudo island tour, I think. But I don't remember where it is. But yeah, you could see, you could check it out then. But yeah, that was a flex I did. Honestly, it's a pretty decent moneymaker if you want to avoid turnips. And it's like enough to have enough money to do whatever you want. But technically, it would have been easier to get a blue rose garden going, and it would have been just as profitable, so whatever. Because, yeah, blue roses and gold roses both sell for 1,000 bells each. Oh, you got a bad knack, though. That's unfortunate. It's no fun. I feel like I had like a mixed gnat or whatever it was called, but now mine's open or something. I remember like some gnat struggles. I don't think I ever had a bad gnat, but I am aware of like not the best gnat. And I know that's a pain, so I feel for you. But yeah, blue roses and gold roses are both worth 1,000 bells each. And flowers regrow every other day, whereas fruit regrows every like 3 days. And of course, fruit has 3 different things on the fruit, and you have to shake the tree to get the fruit. I was thinking like, okay, money, the frequency with which you can do it, the amount of inputs, right? If you shake a tree, that's 1 input. You also have to like face the tree specifically, and then you have to pick up each of the fruit, and that's 3 more inputs, versus you walk up to flower and press 1 button. It's kinda really clear. Not to mention, if you like pick all the roses and stuff and you craft them into something else, you double their value. So you can literally just get like 500k in like 15 minutes or whatever. It's kind of tedious and boring, but it's pretty consistent. Oh, there's only 2? I thought there was like 1 for like each native flower. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I remember looking at like the page. Actually, maybe it's not on Wikipedia? I don't know. Did they mention like the old ones there? There was one of the data miners had like a site. I'm trying to remember their name. I can't remember it right now. But they did Meteor Nook as well, which like allowed you to get your weather pattern and star pattern. And then I think they had like the data mined islands there as well and showed all the flower ones. So I don't know like what Wikipedia has for that, but I do remember a separate site. Oh, flower. Oh, okay. There's 2 shapes for it. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like the one I saw maybe had like a little lake in the middle, but I could also be completely wrong. I think I saw most of the unique islands. I'm trying to remember if there's one I missed. I did get the Tarantula Island a couple times. I think I got like the Scorpion one once. I think I got like the fin one for sharks, and I think I got all the rare ones. I hope I saw them at least once. Just to say that I saw them. That was the lake. Okay. Interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. Where am I going? That's not where I need to go. Ah, okay, there was a hidden one there. Good thing I found it. Okay, let me take a quick scroll through this. Okay, yeah, I don't think I was aware of the one with the fish as well. Or maybe I was and I didn't realize that the flowers were rare. I don't know. I can't... Honestly, I can't remember. I do have stream footage that's uploaded, but there's no way I'm going through that to confirm. That would be a lot of work. Okay, so this acre is good now. I can now continue with this acre. But yeah, I feel like they could have done other things because it was cool, but I guess, like, if it was cool, like, they would have had to change it entirely, because, like, I don't know. They could have changed it. Yeah, I mean, people are always going to be like, no, I don't want this one. No, I don't want this one. No, I don't want this one. And then with people moving in on their own, if you leave it open too long, then like there's an urgency and like people are like, I need to have all these tickets. And then obviously people like get all the tickets as soon as like someone starts moving out, so they're prepared. But then like, yeah, if you don't know them, then it's a rush, and it's like, oh, it takes forever to claim all these tickets. It doesn't really limit it. It just limits the rate, right? Like, it doesn't limit. I don't know. It's like a pseudo limit, maybe. I don't know. Not like a hard limit, like a soft limit, I guess. But yeah, like that's always gonna happen, so it's not something that you can avoid. I mean, like, how many people play the games to time travel and do stuff, right? Like, people are always gonna play the game, like, I don't know, dare I say, as unintended. Yeah, I'm starting fights with that one. I try not to, like, bash people who time travel that much. Sometimes I say some things just to be a little fun, but it's fine. People can play the game how they want to. It's just objectively wrong, but that's fine. Like, that's how they have fun, and that's how they have fun. I love saying, like, objectively when it's, like, not objective. It's kind of fun. Anyway, let's continue. I think I'm almost good with both of these acres. And that is good, because, like, this acre's nearly done. I have, like, 1 or 2 more here, I guess. Speaking of Happy Home Designer, my copy of it actually arrived the other day. So that's cool. Will I be playing it? Who knows? Eventually I might. But not anytime soon. I mean, yeah, I think it is object. I think that is, like, the intent, right? And, like, Rossetti gives you lectures in this game. I'm guilty of using my extra towns to reset so that I can get the items that I need to complete it. And, you know, like, if you reset enough, Rossetti gives you lots of lines. And one of the lines is saying, like, what, you think you could just reset so you get the item that you want? That's not how life works, kid. You know? And it's, like, very clearly, like, you're not, you know, like, time traveling is not the intended experience. But the community's not ready for that conversation. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so those acres up top are good. This acre is not, however. There's no money in it. Actually, there's 1 bag. My apologies. I stand corrected. That is a fruit. And it looks like I don't have any turnips here. So I guess that's everything. I think I sold everything except the 1 inventory. Because again, I only bought here and here and then here. Right? I bought 14 and 14 for 28 and then another 5 in the other one. Also, what's this? A gyrate. I said I was going to find the gyrates tomorrow, but if I see this now, I mean, like, what? I'm just not supposed to dig it up? That's crazy talk. Of course I'm going to do it now. I'm not looking for the other ones, though. You can't make me. You can't make me. I'm not doing it. Pulsfroid. Is that what it is? Yeah, we don't need that. Garbage. Worthless. Dispose of it. I still need to sell stuff. Calm down, man. I don't have time to... Okay, I guess there's only 1 more inventory, so I guess I'm done after this. Actually, there's still 3 turnips by my house. Yeah, I mean, that's like it's a really weak argument. Yeah, because back when this came out, like, you know, if your console got unplugged, it would, like, lose battery, potentially. Or sorry, not... It would lose the time, right? I don't remember exactly how the batteries work, but I'm pretty sure if you, like, leave your console unplugged for like a bit of time, or at least a long period of time, it'll lose the date. So like, you need to set the time. Or it'll be off by a little bit, potentially, right? So like... I guess I'll just drop this money here. That works. And I have a lot of money on me, but that's like not necessary. Okay, so is it just these? Okay, yeah. So even on the 3DS. So I guess, is that it? Just these two? I guess so. Okay, I think that's it. I mean, it's been 40 minutes. I bought for like 2 hours. I usually say that I have to sell for the same amount of time I buy if I get a spike. And 40 times 3 is 2 hours. 40 minutes times 3, that is 2 hours. So, I mean, lines up. And those 2 acres are done. And I did say that I'd be out about like 7 or 800k. The bottom inventory there is supposed to have 900k, but it was short money to begin with. So having only 2 bags there checks out. So, yeah, I guess that's it for me today. We got 1 Gyroid, so there's 2 more to find. I'll probably look for them tomorrow. I just happened to see it today, so I figure why not just get it. Yeah, the first game was on the N64. That is something that people don't always realize. And that is, yeah, cartridge-based batteries and times there, so completely different. And this is just a port. It's just a port. So, yeah. Anyway, it's been nice chatting. I don't have much time and I'm all done, so I'm gonna get out of here. So yeah, turnips was a bust today. We lost money, we lost time, but I mean, if this pattern continues, you know, here's the thing. If this pattern was like set in stone, it'd be kind of sick, because like it would be like spike, spike, decrease, spike, spike, decrease, spike, 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 decrease. But I don't know if it's gonna keep doing that. I'm just saying, like, if it did that, I don't think I would complain too much. But yeah, I mean, look at me. I am streaming this game every day in real time, trying to get a full 100% thing. Like, I would agree with you on time travel, because that doesn't seem as legit to me. But yeah, I don't like to have those discussions on here usually. But yeah, it is definitely the intended experience. I feel like you can do what you want if that's fun for you, but like you can't argue that that's not the intended experience. It's meant to simulate life, and you can't control everything about life, you know? Anyway, yeah, I will see you around. So this was the 20th. That means next Sunday is the last Sunday before raffle. However, the next raffle is on a Friday, and I've never seen a spike on a Friday, so it would probably be okay for me to go crazy and buy a bunch. I don't know. We'll see. See what the price is. If it's bad, maybe I'll buy a little bit, or not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow at some point, and we'll just see what happens. Anyway, have a good rest of your day. Bye.